What's up, guys? Paramoto back at you with another video. There's a Porsche right there. That's awesome. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing fantastic. I've been seeing like a shitload. It's like Sunday, so like I've been seeing a bunch of people with their fun weekend cars out. I saw a Ferrari 458 earlier at the Sheets, and it looked awesome. Dude needed an exhaust though, because you couldn't hear it at all. A beautiful car with an awesome engine. You need to be able to hear that shit. That's like fucking putting a veil over the Mona Lisa, right? I've been hanging out inside all day doing nothing, and I needed to get out, and Ride Every Day November is a perfect excuse to get out on the bike and have some fun and hopefully not get killed by this stupid motherfucker who didn't look left the entire time, and I almost died by a fucking bitch with a bowl cut. So that's a thing, and I was almost not a thing. Oh man, it's nice out. I'm starting to get used to this 60-degree weather. I'm starting to get used to it. It going from like the 80s to 60s overnight has not suited me very well. It just like it turned into fall. Like a snap of the fingers turned into fall this year. And there was like no breaking at all. It was like summer, 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 fall. I gotta chill out. There's a ton of cops out today. I like this BMW, man. This color and everything, it kind of reminds me of what Downshift 83's been putting out on his channel. 435i. It's nice. I'm faster though. A lot. It's so easy. Like, it's just so easy to speed on this bike. It's got like one speed. It's got like stopped and very too fast. This thing is gonna be like the downfall to me one day. I'm gonna get a fucking huge ticket. I've been like extraordinarily more road ragey lately than I normally am. Like I usually let that shit slide, but I'm getting sick of almost being killed. Like I'm getting real sick of it. Getting real sick of your shit, AA Ron. Getting real sick of it. GP Gray made this video about like how to stay miserable or something like that, and it was like listing all the shit off that I do. Like, don't come out of your bedroom. Use your bedroom as your all room. So like, you never leave it. You're always just eating and entertaining yourself and like watching TV and like, you know, having all this screen time and everything. I'm just like, ah, shit. I'm doing all of those things. I need to get out. Get out here. And it's like so much better. But it's so true. Like, staying in one spot, sedentary, and getting a lot of screen time. So like looking at your phone a lot and shit is a really good way to just be a miserable fucking person. Kinda actually stopped using my phone for a long time. I'm kind of sucked back into it, but like right now, like I kind of wish I could stop using my phone. Like, it's the most annoying thing I think I do is I stare at my phone too much. I would love it if I had enough self-control to literally never look at my phone except for when it like goes off. Like, oh, somebody texted me, I gotta look at my phone now, instead of like just being like this all the time, just scrolling like a mindless idiot. It was straight up like a fucking like WebMD moment though. You know, like when you look up WebMD and like you look up all your symptoms and like you're dying of cancer. It was the same thing with CGP Grey video. It was just like, look at all these things that make people miserable, and how many do I do? All of them. I'm just lazy. My job makes me lazy and tired just because like I have to change sleep schedules like every week and sometimes twice a week, you know? And it's just like, it just makes me lazy and tired. Like, I don't want to do anything. Drank a little bit too much on Friday, and then like Saturday, I woke up at 1 p.m. Like, got out of the bed at 1 p.m. and then hung out, you know, made dinner and everything like that. Hung out with my girl when she got off work, and went to bed at 11. So out of 24 full hours, I was up actually doing stuff for 10 hours. The rest of the time I was sleeping. That's how tired I've been lately. I don't know. I probably should like go to the doctor or something. The doctor's gonna be like, have you tried getting a new job? I'm like, yeah, I would if I could, but I really can't. I'm such a little bitch when it comes to fucking interrupting your sleep schedule. I used to get so pissy. Like when I was in EMS and like I'd have to wake up in the middle of the night to go do a call, I'd be the pissiest person on the face of the planet. Like, oh, you're dying? Get the fuck out of here. That's not a real emergency. And that's the reason why I don't work EMS anymore. I tried to go back part-time and they didn't fucking take me back, which is hilarious. They didn't want me. Damaged goods. Too much of an angry person, I guess. What is that? That looks like something aggressive. I'm gonna say Charger or Corvette. Corvette. He don't want to play. I was hoping that he would want to play a little bit, but he doesn't want to play at all. He's like, no, I'm gonna be a responsible adult. If you're wondering why I keep on doing fucked up shifts, it's because these gloves are so like new. They're like really tight, and I can't like get my fingers to extend all the way. Well, North Carolina's laws with like, not racing. I would never race. But North Carolina's laws with like racing, or we call it in the law books, it's called speed competition, is literally like the most ridiculous things on the face of the planet. So like, you have to pay a huge fine, your car gets taken, auctioned off, you have to pay for the storage until they auction it off, and I think you lose your license. It's insane, dude. They fucking break your legs. Like, I'm not saying it's a good idea to like go race and everything. It's, you know, pretty reckless, but at the same point, it's like, holy fuck, that's pretty harsh. Like, I can see like getting your license revoked, but they actually take your fucking property and they sell it, and they probably sell it at a loss, and you still gotta. So like, can you imagine if like you were still paying on something and it got taken and auctioned off? So you have to auction it off, and then you gotta pay for the storage fees until they auction it off, and then you gotta still make the payments on the bike that you don't own anymore. Oh, it's crazy. I have my liquor on. I don't know what you're waiting for, Farmer John. I can't stand people that litter on the road. It's just like, how fucking lazy are you? Like, seriously. You can't just take that shit wherever you're heading and just find a garbage can? Fucking assholes. Man, that dude was literally going off the road. Fucking scary out here, man. Like, I don't know, like, what happened to people, but, like, nobody pays attention when they drive. Like, literally, that dude was off the road. Probably because he was looking at his phone and not paying attention to anything. That's insane. Like, we look at our phones so much that, like, you can't even, like, stay on the road anymore. It's like zombies driving cars. And my fuel light came on. So I need some motivation, guys. I have, like, basically, like, all of my physical activity has been, like, almost totally cut off. Like, I used to lift all the time, and I used to play hockey all the time, and now I don't do either. So I just wish I could have some motivation back. It makes you feel good, but like every time I lift, like it's a struggle to get in the gym. Like the hardest rep is opening that door, straight up. I have been doing a pretty good job staying on a squat challenge that I'm doing. I'm literally starting a squat challenge from literally nothing. Like, I want to do ass to grass squats, no cheating, with a lot of weight. And my legs have always sucked because I run too much, and like my muscle mass never stays on my legs. So I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start with literally the bar. And so what I've been doing is I started squatting with literally just an Olympic bar, which is 45 pounds, 4 sets of 10, and I've been adding 5 pounds a week. And I've been doing that, and I've actually got it pretty consistent. I've been doing it for about a month and everything, and I think I'm gonna stay doing it. I do that, and I try to do as many standing squats as I can, like in a row. So right now I'm at like 65 standing squats. Next week I'm gonna do 70 in a row without stopping. So I mean, that's a pretty good workout too. But other than that, I really don't lift anymore. Like, I feel like deflated, because I lifted for years, and I went from like little 120 pound guy to like 180 pounds of basically muscle. And I didn't look like a bodybuilder or anything like that. You know, I wasn't like ripped, because, you know, I don't use steroids. But at the same point, I could lift so much. Like, I was literally benching over 300 pounds. So I don't even know what I could bench anymore. It's probably, you know, 1 rep max is probably like fucking like 220. Probably somewhere in the 220s. Maybe 240 if I was really lucky. I used to be the most motivated person you ever meet in your life. I was like going to the gym like twice a day, like every day. By Wednesday, I remember one week, by Wednesday, I literally ran out of muscle groups to work out. I went to the gym that many times. And I would spend a lot of time in there because I enjoyed it. Alright, guys. That's where I'm going to leave you for now. Thanks for watching. Deuces.